Okay, welcome everybody. It's an exciting topic that we have, but before I get to that, this is Lance Luke and introducing Martin Pea. And this webinar is presented by Expert Media Matters, which is a marketing company that we operate, and we do traditional marketing as well as digital marketing and any other kind of marketing, mainly for small business owners. I'm showing you a picture of me being interviewed at in New York at Times Square Today Show, and various TV clips were broadcast on Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN, CNBC, Bravo, and A&E. And Marta doesn't watch any of those, so I'm disappointed, but that's okay. All right. Once again, Lance Luke and Martin Pea, and let's get right to the topic. Oh, before we do that, why do we do these webinars anyway? Well, we want to help small business owners and entrepreneurs build, manage, and market online. And this is part of the Ask the Marketing Expert series. And today's topic is marketing strategies and secrets to grow your business. And I left the word secret out because it was a secret in the topic, but I realized that maybe it didn't fit on the screen or something. But let's go right into it. There's 4 C's of marketing management. And what is marketing anyway, you might ask? People think marketing is PR or other communication forms. It could be talking to people. It could be posting on social media, different things like that. So the 4 C's of marketing management, consumer, and consumer could be a client, or it could be a customer, and it could be, if you're a business owner, it could be another business. If you're a business owner selling to other businesses, that's considered a consumer too, or a client of yours. A lot of times, products are sold to consumers, and if you provide services, they're considered, the consumer is considered a client, kind of, but it kind of goes hand in hand. The other C is communication. If you don't have good communication, then your marketing efforts may kind of fall apart. And then the other C is costs. You got to be aware of the cost factor and your budget. You don't want to spend a lot of money and not get any return. And you want to monitor how much money you're spending so you can see whether it's worth it, doing different aspects of your marketing program. And the other thing is convenience to the consumer or client. If it's convenient to do business with you, then it makes their efforts a lot easier. If it's too hard to get a hold of you or to try to find you because they don't see you around, or even on social media, that kind of thing, then you may not do as well. And an example is Amazon. People buy all kinds of stuff on Amazon because they're always around. They're always out there. They're always in your face, like on TV or social media posts online. Seems like when people go online, they get barraged with offers to buy stuff, right? So just remember the 4 C's. It can help you as a business owner. And when I say business owner, small business owner, it could be that you're a sole proprietor, a one-man shop or one-man show. It could be there's 5 people at your company, or it could be there's 50 or 100. That's all small businesses. Believe it or not, there's way more small businesses than there are large businesses. And that not only holds true in Hawaii, where we're located, but all over the United States. And those are the statistics. There's more small businesses than there are larger businesses. And then also there's a lot more entrepreneur type people, one or two people that got together. And because of the pandemic, that's even more so. People maybe got laid off, lost their job, or got their hours cut, and they needed to make extra money, so they started their own side business, whatever it was. Right. So let's continue on. The 7 M's in marketing. I don't know how I end up stuck to these letters, but the 8th M is for Martin. So remember that, Martin Pea. He's the guy that you're going to need to call to learn about AI and things like that. But let's talk about the other 7. Mindset. You have to have the right frame of mind. You have to have a positive attitude. Sometimes it's hard to have a positive attitude when all you hear is bad news, right? High inflation, interest rates going up, prices everywhere. The cost of milk and eggs have gone up. The cost of gas has gone up a little, and it's just all negative. So a lot of people don't even like to read the news or even go online to read that kind of stuff, because it's mostly all negative. So the mindset, positive mindset helps. The other thing is to measure. You got to always keep track. Like I mentioned before, when it comes to financing your money, you don't just keep spending money without tracking it and without measuring the investment, measuring the expense. Is it worth it doing this? I'm running an ad in a magazine. What's your return on that? Are you getting any people calling you? Or it goes for months and months, and it may not be working for you. Also, model. You have a business model, and it relates to your business ideal or your slogan or what you stand for. And so you want to make sure that you have the right formula. And what I'm talking about is a plan, a business model that includes your business plan, your networking, your profit, expenses, your marketing efforts. It's almost like if you're thinking about getting a loan, and maybe you don't need a loan, but if you're going to apply to get a business loan, you have to put together a business plan, because the lender is going to want to see what you're all about. He's going to want to see your history, your background, how long you've been in business, what your thought processes are. What do you think you're going to do with your business? What kind of widgets are you going to be selling, or what kind of services are you going to be providing? And what is your outcome? What is your measurement of what do you think as far as earnings, how much you're going to be making every month, and what your expenses are? So profit and loss statement. So even if you're not going to get a loan, or you don't need to report to any partners or business advisors, or there's some companies that have an advisory board, and normally things are put together in reports, and you're reporting to the higher up. So let's say that you have a big corporation and you're the top management. You're going to have to report to the stockholders, right? You're going to have to report to the board of directors. So there's normally a written report that you're going to provide that gives the status of things, what's coming up, what's plans for the future, and all that. So even if you're not required to do that, I think you should still do it anyway, just as a practice, so you can measure your own production and performance. And that's the key. The other M is a map. Like you create a roadmap. In the old days, people remembered how to get from point A to point B. But if you're not familiar, you want to see some kind of map as far as where the roads go to, right? And with the advent of GPS, it's easy. You just pull up your phone, plug in coordinates, and just follow that blue line or red line, or whatever color the line is, to get you from point A to point B. And that's the map that you need, your roadmap, your own map, and it connects with your business plan and your model, and also where you are today and where you think you're going to be 6 months from now, or a year from now, or even 5 years from now. What things are you going to do to get from where you are today to 6 months from now, or let's say through the end of this year? What is your guidelines? What is your map? The other M is make, and make is kind of an interesting word, and it could have many definitions, but it could be make time to get all these things done, make time for networking. A lot of times in bigger companies, there's a lot of meetings, and say you got to make time for the meetings, but if the meetings are boring and it doesn't accomplish anything, it's kind of a waste of time. It's only the managers want to talk, and everyone has to listen. So that's what that's all about. But make sure that the time management is taken into consideration, because you don't want to be wasting time, and time is money. But that's not the M, money. The next M is modified. If things aren't working like it should, you want to be able to steer that ship a different way. And that's why the bigger the ship, the harder it is to move, right? So that's why for small business owners, on a whim, we can easily shift gears. So let's say Martin and I are working on something and it doesn't really work. Immediately, the next day or within an hour, we can shift gears, and all of a sudden, we're going into a different direction. It's hard to do that in a big corporation because there's so much red tape. There's so many managers that got to approve stuff and all that. And that's, to me, one of the fun parts of being a small business owner, because we can modify things as we need to. We don't like, the website, portions of the website, we can easily change it, fast. And the last M is monetize. What is this all about? Why are you in business anyway? You're in business for the money, right? A lot of people, if they have hobbies and they turned it into a money-making thing, well, that's a good thing. So most people are not in that situation, though. So whatever you do, whatever products you sell or services you provide, it's all about monetizing. And even the webinar that we're on now, it's free, but should we decide to monetize it, we can do that and charge, either buy the webinar or charge a admission membership where you pay and then you get to log on for free. But we haven't decided whether we wanted to really do that, because although our information is worth a lot of money and valuable, we wanted to reach out to as many people as possible, and that's why we're doing it at no charge. Okay, so let's get off the M's right now and talk about some powerful strategies. Have you heard the term content is king? Yeah, so that's true. And we're talking about social media content marketing, social media marketing, social media posting. You guys are on social media, hopefully you are, and we use social media a lot. And the platforms that we use are Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and those are the main ones. And then we have other smaller ones that we don't use that much. But like for now, we're using Facebook. We're broadcasting this Zoom on the Facebook feed. So not only are we broadcasting on our Zoom platform, we're doing a Facebook Live. So that's how we're using social media and the power of social media. And by the way, there's many webinars that we give that we have more people watching on Facebook than our own Zoom platform, which is interesting. And then search engine optimization, that's another strategy for your websites. And the other idea would be if you want to offer discounts, incentives, and then we'll talk about more of AI, and then email marketing and all the other things that you can use artificial intelligence for to help you. And we've been using AI since the beginning of the year, and it's been very helpful. It saves us a lot of time, energy, and money. But I'm gonna wait for Martin to come on at the end to talk about that. So get in the game. If you're not in the game, and the game right now is using Chat GPT, artificial intelligence, and all that. That's part of it. I'm not saying stop whatever you're doing and just switch to AI. I'm saying now you have AI as a tool, as an added benefit, and I kind of like this. I look at AI as like having another worker in the company that doesn't call in sick, doesn't complain about working conditions, doesn't ask for a raise, and the pay is reasonable. So when I say get in the game, we're talking about, what's coming up, and talk about a game changer. You heard that term, and it's like overused, right? And overrated. But I think with respect to AI, I think that's the big game changer, and you'll find out why as we continue. So I'm saying you should know this. When you start posting on social media, you develop that know, like, and trust, provided that your posts are reasonable and make sense, and they don't sound like a crazy person is going online and typing all this rigmarole. Okay. And then be social. And I like to really drive that point home, because in our small businesses, we're actually using social media a lot, and the cost is relatively inexpensive compared to traditional marketing methods, and you get a good return. And that's how it's been for us. Okay, because for instance, we could spend $5,000 being in a trade show and get so many leads, versus using the $5,000 and spending it on Google advertising, Facebook advertising, put some money in and have a live seminar, do webinars and that kind of thing. So for us, social media works, and it should work for you, provided you follow the right methods. So here's a question: lead generation. Got leads? You guys that are running your own businesses, do you need like leads, or do you have enough? When you wake up in the morning, do you have enough people to contact, to follow up, to either buy your products or engage in your services? If not, you're going to need some lead generation. The only people that don't need lead generations are the people that got thousands of leads already, and they got already they're booked up, totally booked. They can't take any more customers. They can't take any more clients because they're all booked. If you're like that, good, more power to you. If you're not, like most people aren't, they're going to need leads. They're going to need more people to fill in the pipeline, more people to join their email list. And if you guys out there have businesses, do you even have a list of email names? And if you do, great. How many people are on the list? 100, 500, 2,000? When you get to thousands, because it's a numbers game, if you roll out a new product, or you have like a new service, or let's say you don't have any new product, you don't have any new service, but you have a business that you want to, promote because you find that you need more clientele. How are you going to do that? You're going to you're going to spend thousands of dollars putting an ad on the radio or on television, or you want to do some marketing to get more leads. And how do you do that, right? If you had a email list already of say 5,000 names, okay, what you do is you make a newsletter or flyer and you send it out to all these people, and you keep doing that, and look for new clients, and make sure that your existing clients don't forget about you. You cannot just do business as usual and forget about your clientele. That's what marketing is all about. And lead generation is key, because for my construction management business, I think I have enough leads, right? But I can always use more, because not at every given time somebody's going to need your services, right? So you got to have new people, new names, and the more new people that you meet, fine, because they're not always going to need your services at that point in time. So you never know. And the more names you have, the bigger your list. Is just a numbers game. And Martin will speak about lead generation and how to generate leads. It's easy. So the last thing is, are you using artificial intelligence? If you're not, I think you got to get on the bandwagon before your competitor does, and have the edge. We have the edge now because we've been using AI for a while, and let me tell you, it really opened up a lot of things. It makes life in business a lot easier and saves us a whole bunch of money. And we also have virtual assistants. I don't know why they call it virtual. Virtual is like a robot to me. We have real live people that are assistants that help us in the Philippines. And we have kind of like a machine going, and that's how we're able to get ahead in business. So EMM stands for Expert Media Matters, Lucky 7. 7 is a lucky number, so I'm sharing you lucky 7 tips. And this is email marketing tips for industry domination. Identify your target audience, build your email database, use an email service provider, personalize your message, add value, and a call to action, include social media links, and continue your KLT factor. What is that? It's know, like, and trust. Okay. And I think Martin and I have on our email database maybe 5,000 to 6,000 names. So we don't feel that that's that big, but it's better than having 500, right? So the more people, the better. And then I'm winding down here because I want to leave time for Martin. He's really anxious to share his information. So we do one webinar per month on, I would say, marketing. Well, mainly it's social media marketing, but it's general marketing. And we've given all sorts of webinars on different topics, like Get Known Now, how to become the celebrity in your field. We've given webinars on websites, social media posting, video marketing. There's a whole bunch. You can go to our website and watch the videos on demand, and we have takeaways. We have even some free books that you can download. So that's what you miss, and I'll give you the website later. What's coming up? We have webinars scheduled for every month through the rest of the year, and I'll give you the topics now while we're at it, talking about this subject. So the next webinars are, here's the topic: struggling on your own, when to consult an expert. So I'll be talking about when you need to get a CPA or an attorney or some kind of business advisor. That's going to be interesting. Next is traditional marketing still an option? Are people still doing that? Are small business owners still, paying for TV ads or radio time or newspaper ads or magazine ads? You're going to learn more about that. Here's another one, 50 video ideas for small business promotion. So we're not only giving you 10 or 20, which I had originally. Martin said, hey, you know what? Don't be stingy. Go for it. So I said, okay, we'll do 50. And then with that idea, our next webinar is our best 50 social media post ideas. I'm going to share with you ideas that we've been using for the past 10 years on social media posts, tell you what works, what doesn't work, what to do, what not to do. Next webinar is awesome small business marketing ideas. Next is how to lose customers fast or slow. That's going to be a good one. And then two more, content creation, the latest story. And then the last one is social proof in marketing. If you don't know what social proof is, I suggest you sign in. And right now, all those webinars are available for you to sign up for the future. You can go to our website and sign up. So our company website is expertmediamatters.com. And if you need help with any business regarding general marketing or social media marketing, or help writing books or press releases, those kind of things, we can help you there. Our website address is askmarketingexperts.now.site. That has like so much information. Choose which videos you want to watch, and when you have some downtime, you can watch it. It's pretty interesting, I think. So you got questions, we got answers. We'll be talking about some questions that come up. If you have any on Facebook, just make a post to those. And then once we finish that, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence, use AI to your advantage, and then use AI, no wondering why. So when we bring Martin on, he's going to touch a little about how you can use AI to help you with websites, lead generation, social media posts, blog content, and a whole lot more. And this is like exciting times right now, because before AI came about, guess what? I had to write from scratch all my social media posts, right? Everything I did on social media, I had to come up with. I had to go search for images, write the posts, and lead generation, websites, everything was from scratch. But now, it's like a lot easier and faster, and it doesn't cost that much money too. So before we get into that, I'd like to see if we got any questions that came up, and then I'll answer those, and then I can turn the platform over to Martin, who will talk more about the AI benefits. So Martin, are you awake?
Yes, I'm awake. You didn't see me fall asleep yet, huh?
No, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, we have a few questions that have come in from the audience. So let me give you the first one here. Let's see, it says here, what are some examples of innovative marketing strategies that businesses can use to set themselves apart from competitors? So you can hear that, all right? Yeah.
Yeah, so here's an idea. What does your competitor do? Okay, have you ever went to your competitors' websites and saw what they have, what they're promoting, how their website looks? Have you ever been on platforms and see any of your competitors posting on social media and all that? So a good thing is to see what they're doing. And let's say you go, I don't care what they're doing. I'm going to do my own thing. Okay, fine. So I had a client come in for general business consulting, and I said, here's ideas, here's what you should do to check up on your competition. And they go, oh, I could care less what my competition's doing. Oh, okay, that's fine. So tell me, what are you doing for marketing? And they go, oh, what do you mean? So what are you using for social media? Are you posting on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or TikTok or whatever? And they go, oh yeah, I have an account. And I said, okay, what accounts do you have? And they said, oh, Facebook and Instagram. I said, okay, so how many posts are you making per week? That's what I heard, silence. Then I said, how about per month? I hear nothing. Go, how many? Well, let me back up. When was the last time you posted on your social media accounts like Facebook and Instagram? I think it was like, I think I posted like Happy New Year or something. I go, okay, all right. So let me tell you something. So if you want people to be reading your social media, you got to keep posting. You cannot just post once every 6 months or whatever, right? And you don't have a following, right? Or do you have a following? How many people are your Facebook friends? Oh, I think I got about like 300. I said, okay, do you think that's like enough? And they said, no, I don't think so. I said, okay, let me ask you this. How many of the 300 are your friends and family? And they said, about 280. So I said, okay, think about it, right? Is your friends and family going to help promote your business, whatever business you're in? Yes, they can, but eventually they're going to stop doing it and you're going to need new people all the time, right? And so they said, well, wait a minute. How many times do you post, Lance? How many times do you and Martin make posts on your social media accounts? I said, we're posting every week, sometimes every day. You know, sometimes a day goes by and I posted 10 times on Facebook. They go, wow, do you have time for that? I go, no. They go, well, why do you do it? I said, well, let me tell you this. Every year for the past like 3 years, I've made over $10,000 in business from Facebook. And they said, oh yeah, but how much you pay for your ads, right? And I go, no, none of it was paid advertising. It was all because I post on Facebook and people see my posts and they go, oh, I saw you posted about some bad roofing work, whatever. I'm having my roof done, and can I hire you to come out and check on the contractor? Okay, so that turns into a job, right? So I'm using social media the best that I can. In fact, we're broadcasting on Facebook Live. We're not paying any money to Facebook to do that. And hopefully people will call up and say, hey, I like what you talked about. I like your ideas. How can you help me? How can you help my business? Okay, so that's kind of a long-winded answer to the question, but that's one way or a couple ways to separate yourself.
No, that's good, Lance. I mean, it's like you were saying, it's one of your C's. It's all about communication. If you don't communicate with the people that you're looking to do business with, they don't know you're in business. So good answer. Good answer. Okay, the next question that's come up here is, can you provide insights into effective lead generation techniques for businesses looking to attract new customers?
Sure. Martin and I just participated last month in a building expo show, right? It wasn't free. It cost us money. I think it cost about $5,000 for the whole thing, renting the booth, printing our marketing materials and all that, giving away free stuff. But we got a bunch of leads from that show, right? So that's a way you can generate leads. Another way is you have the time, start using the list that you have and calling up people, right? A better way is to use AI, which I'm not going to talk about. I'll let Martin talk about when it's his turn. So let's go to the next question if we have one.
Okay, let's see here. The next question is, how important is social media management when it comes to building a brand and growing business?
Well, if you don't have the money, if you have the money, fine. You can go pay for $10,000, $20,000, make an ad on a billboard on Times Square in New York, okay? Or you can put a full page ad in a newspaper or in a magazine or be on TV or radio. If you don't want to do that, then you use social media and you develop a following. You keep posting and you post like interesting things and, make some humor about it. And you want to engage your audience. That's the main thing, engagement. And so they stick with you. They want to go and read your Facebook or Instagram. They want to go to your page and read what you put, right? They're looking forward to it. So that's what you need to do. And you keep doing it. Eventually people fall off, some new ones, but if you build up the numbers, you can be successful at it. Martin and I got so many accounts we can't keep up. We have people who help with our social media. So if you sent me a Facebook message on Messenger and I don't respond, that's because I don't use it. I have an assistant looking and tracking it and letting me know, hey, this person sent a message. Okay, then I can follow up. So use social media, and it's a lot easier now when you don't have to really think about what you're going to post if you get help. And help is there right around the corner. What else we got?
Well, it looks like from what I can see on our posts or interactions here, we have one more. It says, as a small business owner, are there any specific marketing strategies or tools that you recommend implementing to achieve growth?
Well, there's a lot of tools, like I mentioned, okay? You have a blog site, or let me ask, do you have a website? Can you imagine in this day and age when I talk to other business owners, they don't even have a website, or they have a website. Oh, when was the last time you like upgraded it? Oh, I think like 5 years ago. Okay. You know how often we change our website? Every year. Sometimes we totally revamp. We just make a brand new site. And then we have other websites where we're tweaking it every month, at least once a month. And it's like, what? How many websites do you have? I said, oh, I don't know. I kind of hate to say, but more than 50. Well, you spend, man, I'm spending like $1,500, $2,500, $5,000 to build a website. So if you have 50, you must have spent like $500,000. I said, oh, no, not that much. We have a secret that we're willing to share with you about how to do websites and social media posts and all that. But Martin's ANSI, I want to turn it over to him and let him talk about artificial intelligence, because my intelligence is like slowly going down right now. So let's pick it up. So Martin, you got anything to share?
Yeah, well, let me first see about connecting my screen here. Yeah.
Okay, so while Martin's doing that, be sure to go to our website and see what we have to offer. We got some books about business marketing and stuff like that. So
Okay. Well,
I see
okay.
something.
Can you see my screen, Lance?
Yeah, I can see it. You gotta go into the slideshow mode.
Like so?
Yeah, okay, that looks
Okay, so
good.
now you see. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna just share kind of a follow-up to what Lance shared with you on the strategies. And it's all about the future of online marketing, and it's here now, and you can learn all about it with Expert Media Matters. That's us. So let's do it. Okay, the future of online marketing for small business owners is here and now. And as Lance says, probably the biggest thing now is AI and the new tools. So let me share basically just as a quick 5-second intro. The reason Lance and I are here now is COVID. When COVID hit, his business started getting challenges. Mine was basically very slow. So that was what led us to what we're doing now. And it's it's been an interesting 3 years, yeah, I think, Lance, since we've started the things we've been doing and learned and done a lot because of that. So
Yeah.
here's the future we're going to share, because this is what we're living and doing now with our businesses. Okay. So the problem that we faced and that lots still face is the busy sole proprietors, like most of you, are struggling to market your business online because of cost and complexity. That faced us even more so in the COVID days, and it still faces a lot of businesses. So that problem we found we could solve how? With us and our Nowsight AI partners. And right now we've brought technology, and we're bringing technology, data, and marketing experts together to make online marketing easy and affordable. And that's been the big shift and big change that's helped us with our businesses. So how has that happened? Well, what's happened even more so now, and I'm just going to bring you right up to today. It is AI. AI is what's made a major shift. And Lance mentioned it. In the last 3 or 4 months, it's had a major impact. And ChatGPT, I'm sure a lot of have heard about it, ChatGPT AI. That to me is AI right now, ChatGPT. And it's enabling us, and Lance mentioned it, to do online marketing strategies like the social media posts, the blogs, the SEO, keywords, branding, and so much more in just a few clicks with the AI and our software partners tools. And that's the key. It's all about the tools. And if you're like me, I've always used simple hammer, nails, and saw to do my work. But I learned that there's better tools with my contractor when he helped me, and even more so with Lance, with all his business knowledge and experience, that it's all in the tools. And that's what we've gained with our software partner. And with those tools, we're able to do amazing things. And this just happened, like we said, in January 2023, when AI was rolled out to us. And I think it was only in December that it was become public. But we decided we've got to make the most use of this. So what this means is with GPT and AI, you're able to optimize your content, and that's what our systems do. You get faster responses, higher quality content, and improved insight. That's what we do, and how we do it makes the difference. And as the capabilities of that ChatGPT expand, which they are, most of you have heard about or GPT-4, which is the OpenAI in current version. I think it's 3.5 now, but that will continue to improve. And as a result, all of us as users of that AI and our platform and systems are going to have exponential benefits. So that's why it's so important with AI, and AI is the key to this. It's the kind of the magic potion, yeah. So what's happening now, actually we're in the midst of it now, is we're using the easiest marketing system ever, and it will soon be powered by ChatGPT-4. So I mean, if you've heard about GPT, you know the amazing things you can do with it for all businesses, but it's now available for small businesses through us and our partners, yeah. And you'll see ChatGPT-4 by the end of this month with us using our tools and systems, yeah. So why is it so much bigger? Just to give you a little bit of a techie understanding of why GPT-4 is so important, is the numbers probably don't mean too much. You get GPT-3, 175 billion parameters. What does that mean? Or GPT-4, 100 trillion. But the result is you're going to get 1,000 times better understanding and performance on unimaginably wide range of tasks. 4 is going to allow you to do so much more things than 3 does, and 3 is amazing right now. So look forward to that with us come by the end of this month. Okay, so what are we using it for? Well, all the strategies that Lance talked about, That's what we are using our AI for, websites and funnels, websites that can practically build themselves now. And that started with us and our partners in February. And then this is just a quick screen of our platform and how you can build it. And if you see this right up here, these AI buttons, those are the places where you just ask the AI for help and it helps you do it. So that's the value of AI that people are really clamoring to us to get available to them to use. So I'm just going to quickly go through this so you get a sense of where we are and where we're going now. SMS powered by AI and GPT. So you can create entire SMS campaigns with powerful calls to action, totally on demand. This was delivered in February, and we're using it now in SMS campaign. And this is just a quick screenshot of how you can use the SMS campaign builder to use again the AI, ask it what you need and it'll help you build it. And mobile, this is something that is really amazing. Mobile AI. And as I share here, you experience the power of AI in the palm of your hand with your mobile app. You get voice activated for pretty much an effortless experience. And, I just this morning asked it for a little bit of help on my presentation here, and it came up with some nice 7 tips on how to make an effective presentation. So that was just on my phone this morning. So that's a whole other thing that you can use it for beyond the platform and what you're building on for your small business. And that became available in February of this year, and we're using. And this is just a quick shot of your phone, and you can ask it the question, write a great intro script for my cosmetics business, and it takes it and creates it right here, or right over here. So that's just a quick demo or visual of how you can use it. And it kind of comes back, and you can ask for more information or make it more exciting, and it'll change it to a more exciting script there for you. So, and that's just with the mobile version of our platform. Yeah. So then now we have lead generation, which is a whole process, and Lance talked about it briefly, but this is where you get totally effortless, fully automated lead generation. And that started just last month and became available for lead generation. So I'll just kind of quickly show you the steps of the screens. And first, the core to this whole system and this whole process is establishing your business profile, and it's as simple as identifying the name of your business and a description of your business right here. And from that, it'll create a whole, it'll begin the core profile that you'll continue to build your brand around. So from that, you add this to your many businesses, because with this system, I don't know if Lance mentioned it, but you can create several of your businesses with our unlimited website tools that are available. And then with that, you can subsequently, through the system, create business profiles that will basically follow your brand as you create all the other content that you need for your small business, or your multiple businesses in this case. So that's what this does. And here you see it gives you it helps you with those 2 pieces of information come up with a basic description of your business right there on the business description. So I'll just kind of flip through this. And then with this lead generation system as it is now, you just need to go and identify your prospect target. And that's what that arrow on there says, AI prospect targeting. You kind of tell who's your perfect prospect, and it will help you find them, basically. And so part of that process is the targeting process is identifying, who they are, what's the demographics. And so you get the demographic steps that you go through, which is for your business. You've selected your business, and you can then get some general demographics on your perfect prospect, age information. It'll give you the recommended age range and any other interest areas that might be valuable. You can ask them, so what are the interests of my demographic? And it'll come up with the information, find interests and skills related to this business of yours. And so it'll give you like the keywords, and actually the profile will provide you keywords. So that's just kind of the process. And within this, as the lead generation happens right now, once you've established that, and you've established here, as you see the first circle, your list, because your whole system in sales and marketing is to grow your list. Lance mentioned about that list of customers and contacts. That's what your business and the game is all about. You know, finding those customers and continuing to serve and nurture them. Well, with the lead generation, the next step, once you've got your list identified that you want to build as part of this lead generation process, you go to, you have this automated feature where you can actually, the system will deliver you 10 new prospects every morning as you sleep. So as you sleep, you get the 10 prospects delivered to you first thing in the morning. And what I have here is, this is just what it'll provide you through the platform, and they'll pop up on your dashboard, all the different people that it's identified as potential prospects. And then it adds into your list that you're building. In this case, it was for my friend's cosmetics business, Coco's Cosmetics. So it adds the list, builds you the list, and then through the email, AI email, that it can help you build the email that you want to do, whether it's an introductory email, a follow-up email, or however you want to do it. In the beginning, it's probably an introductory email. It'll help you create that, and then the email is sent effortlessly, fully automated, communicating to your targeted prospects. And on the mobile version, it'll list them, and from there you can do your follow-up. So now Lance asked the question, do you have leads? Well, you've got leads now with this system. You get real-time notifications as prospects view, once they view your content, sign up on your website, or reply to your message. And your job now is what you always should be, is you follow up and close. Yeah. So that's what this is all about. One of the other features that's now just introduced in this month. Actually, I think this one was just a few days ago, and we're using is an onboarding process to help our new customers to take advantage of this system, to use this system. So, and it creates a better, faster onboarding experience than we've experienced in the years we've been working with our software partners. So this is onboarding that's now AI. And then, so what that does is, as part of this platform, which is our Nowsite AI platform, you just need, this is how you get started. You tell it the name of your business and describe what your main product and service is. And the system and the AI takes it from there and starts building your business for you. So this is great for startup businesses that need help in their startup. So from there, you get started. It provides you with your business description. It'll create such a professional description. I've seen it happen so many times with so many businesses. It'll give you such a quality professional description of your business based on just those simple parameters that you've given. And it'll give you the keywords, as you see on the bottom here. And then you're basically ready to start doing your prospecting. So from there, you're done. You've got your new profile business set up within the system to now grow. And this onboarding process is so much faster and better. And it delivers, our support team of experts to help our clients and customers with their business building, from the websites to the email to social media to any kind of other campaigns that they need. And what's good about this is how you really learn about AI by using it. Yeah. So another AI feature that's just been added is email AI. So it helps you actually create your emails for whatever you need. That was just introduced in the last week too, that we're using now. And this is just an example of the email builder. And what you need to understand is this AI button is the critical part that's in all the builders, from website building to email building to social media building to blog building to everything. So it's all built into the system. And so all you need to do is, you need help, you need finding information, you use it and it helps you. So it's just an amazing tool. And so this is an example of the dialogue in order to get an email created. And then this is the actual main text. And it creates the final email for you that you then can use to do whatever whatever its purpose is. And so that's it. And that is the well, I got a few more minutes. That's all those pieces I showed you is the lead into a whole new subsystem. It's called Sales AI, which we should see by the end of this month, along with ChatGPT-4. And it's Sales AI is the only sales tool to find unlimited prospects, write perfect sales messages, customized to your prospect's personality. And this is coming by the end of this month. And what does that mean? Well, Sales AI finds targeted prospects for any product anywhere in the world. And that is totally amazing. But it writes engaging messages about any product for any sales situation and customized to the prospect's personality. There's a whole system built in here that does your personality analysis for anybody on your list. And using that, instantly, perfectly, every time you get a communication with your prospect or your lead. And so why Sales AI? You get AI targeted prospects. With AI searches the largest database of prospects anywhere in the world. You get AI optimized messaging. AI writes professional 100% original sales communications in one click. And AI powered customization. AI predicts the personality of your prospect and customizes the message, a proprietary capability only available with our tools, our Nowsite AI tool. And Sales AI accesses, like I said, the largest database of prospects, uses the most advanced AI to create the most effective sales message, and it's perfectly customized to your your prospect's personality. And there's nothing in the world that even comes close. And if you find it, come see us. Not even the best salespeople can compete with Sales AI. And this is really, stretching, making a stretch on this. But when you think about it, what salesperson can know the personality of the person that they're trying to make a contact with? Doesn't exist. Nobody knows that. So that's what the AI is actually giving us. So, no offense when I say this, but Sales AI outsells humans. And I think when you take a look and use it, you'll see what I mean. And this is our support team, and that's Sales AI. So I guess I can release this, yeah?
Yeah, I got a question. I got a question that came in. The person is asking, this is great, but how much are we talking about? How much does the system cost?
Well, how much do you think would cost? What would you think you would have to pay for such a thing?
Well, I'm not going to email. I'm not going to text back the person. I don't know if they're on Facebook or well, I guess they're they're on Facebook because they asked a question, but
Right. Well, I mean, looking at, I should have, not, taken off my screen share, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see, but anyway, you know, I'll answer the question, or let me release my, the screen. But the answer is, you know, if you had to pay for websites and you had to pay to build a website, to do email campaigns, to do social posts, to do your lead generation, I mean, what would most people pay for that? Hundreds, if not thousands, right? To get all those things. And I'll just give you the simple answer. It's less than $100. And actually right now there's a promotion, which I should have added to the slide, that you can get access until the 17th, I think, of this month, which is about 4 more days. You can get a monthly subscription for, I think it's $39 a month, unlimited. That's the unlimited access. And, or I think it's $390 for a year. And that's the price you'll pay for a whole year. But you got to get them, you got to get in there before April 17th, because it's going away then. Because I have a feeling we're going to be seeing Sales AI or Chat GPT coming around that time. I mean, Chat GPT-4. But $100. I mean, the fast and simple answer, $100. I mean, and that gives you unlimited websites, right, Len? Wasn't that the killer for you?
yeah, that was. Now I got unlimited social media posts and unlimited AI. So
Exactly.
anyway, we're at the hour, so we should sign off. But
Well, I mean, if you have any
what
other
happened
questions-
what happened to your screen? I thought you were gonna stop share screen.
Yeah, well, that's what I didn't do. There you go. Sorry.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Any other
Maybe-
questions? Yeah, I'm willing to address. any-
oh, well, hold on, let me check, because I only got one. You answered the question. It's less than $100 per month, right? So
Yeah, and it's even less now if you take advantage of the deal.
Yeah.
$39 a month or $390 a
Okay.
year.
No, I don't have any other questions. Okay, so good. We appreciate everybody attending. We're going to do another webinar next month. We're probably going to do a pop-up webinar on this AI because it's so exciting. So thank you for joining us, and reach out to us if you have any questions about this AI or anything else we talked about. So on behalf of Martin and myself, Expert Media Matters, and join us next time. See you again. Thank you. Bye.
Aloha.